205 multi-use pass spans 18.5 miles through 5 cities and 15 neighborhoods alongside Interstate 205 and the TriMet Max Green Line light rail service. You can tell from the footage that multi-use described this route well, as there are plenty of tent dwellers along this part of the pass, at least on the Portland stretch of it. That said, the pass itself was clear, and there were no tents, junk or debris obstructing our route from Southeast Powell Boulevard going south.
I love this mural here. This is a Wattles Boys and Girls Club. We're in the Lentz neighborhood, and for me, its presence communicates a visual landmark. That's part of my navigation along this bike path. I know where I am when I see this mural. The scene with all these bridges and the concrete pillars is just asking for art. Murals to be painted through here. Oh. It's such a plain gray. It's a boring 1970s architecture. If there were murals painted through here, maybe that could help direct people on the 205 bike path. It could beautify this space. It could speak to the culture of Portland.
So you think the murals should have a sense of direction?
The murals could give some direction to them.
Like wayfinding murals.
Yeah, and celebrating the culture of this neighborhood in Portland, you know?
Yeah.
Like, who are the people that live over here? Who are the people that ride on this bike path?
We rode on Southeast 92nd Avenue, then turned right on Southeast Crystal Springs Boulevard. We nearly missed the turn left back into the 205 multi-use path due to a large truck parked at the corner. Obviously, the sign is too small and awkwardly positioned.
Oh, another thing that'd be cool would be having like parking for the scooters along this way.
Wait, why did
we want to go under the bridge.
Wait, did I miss it?
The sign on the left there is pointing to the left.
Yep.
It's a blind spot right through here. But yeah, if you're not paying attention, you can easily, you know, miss these signs and then go on the wrong side.
There should be a sign over there that tells you in advance that you need to go that direction, because here, it's just when the sign is right where you need to turn, it might be too late. You'll be like, oh.
If you have like a velocity as you're moving, you know, you can't just make that turn.
But why make the sign so small? I mean, there's so much room over there. There's no tree. They didn't put any tree or bush or anything.
They could make the sign twice the size of it if they just
at least
used more material.
It won't intrude on anything.
This part of the sign right here is misleading.
It's conflicting
right?
signage.
You know, bikes don't go on the freeway for cars.
Hopefully.
We don't want them to.
No, it's illegal, I think.
So we don't want to go onto, that's like over there where it's like 60 miles per hour.
It's like having a stop sign that also tells you to go.
We could cover this with a sticker.
So why put it here? No, yeah, but people, even if you cover just the letters, people already know it.
Yeah.
Anybody who's ever driven a car.
This symbol.
The symbol.
Yeah.
Tells highway, highway, big highway.
Yeah. So we want our own symbol.
Yeah.
It's just way more pleasant to ride behind the sound barrier.
Why didn't they build it across the entire highway?
Good question. Probably because it costs money.
Money. I used to have some of that.
Let's analyze this fork in the road, leading people through the tunnel to the next section of the 205 multi-use path, and to the right to North Clackamas. We've got the standard 205 sign that doesn't point people in any direction, a street sign that might help people who know that particular street, and a lane divider that curves to the right, possibly leading people away from the 205 multi-use path. This seems like the perfect place to add a large wayfinding mural to eliminate any possible confusion. So far, we've seen some signage where you would expect it, but unfortunately, none exists at this exit to the Clackamas city center.
Oh, look at that. There's like signs. That used to not be here.
Maybe they figure because we're cyclists and we're moving slower, that we're gonna be getting up closer to these signs, and they think that we'll have time to read.
Because we have different eyes than the people in the cars.
But really, you don't have time to read when you're going through here and you have a destination you're going to. Like, you're not gonna stop to read stuff. On the past intersections where it went through at like a busy spot, the bike path took us under the car traffic road. But here we have to go through 1, 2, 3 crossings with car traffic to get over this busy road. It's the Sunnyside Road is the name of this one.
But at least they have signage. You know, when I first crossed there, they didn't have signage, and I was just stumped. I was like,
oh yeah,
where do I go? But I want to show you that they have a new thing here.
Oh yeah, it's a nice map.
I don't think I've seen those in Portland.
So we're down here. You know, the way it ends down here, it kind of suggests that the 205 bike path ends. So the map is not complete.
Yeah, so if you're here and you don't know what's happening, you think, oh, look, it's ending. I guess I could just go home.
And you can't see where it continues on the other side over there.
Nah. Wait, so there's a sign there that says go right. So is there more of it?
I'm not sure. I consider this to be the end of the 205 bike path.
Yeah.
But we might as well ride on this and see where it goes.
Doesn't look like there's anything over there.
At least there's this crossing spot for us with the flashy lights.
Well, we'll investigate then. I think in the map it also showed that it ends here, but yeah, we'll find out. Yeah, that bike lane is not marked well, so I was tempted to go on the sidewalk. We're still following the bike lane, but yeah, I don't see the 205 multi-use path.
I think it's gone away.
I haven't seen any bike signs in a while. Could they just like suddenly disappear?
I think it ends.
I have the sign.
But we can pretend like it keeps going.
Oh look, such a nice multi-use path.
I mean,
look, it's so nice. Well, I don't know. It says go forward. I'm going forward until my battery dies.
really?
No. Well, I don't see anything. Oh, it does say go right. Look.
That's for the right lane.
No, it says 205.
Oh, it does.
Then we're gonna keep going.
Wow.
This is like a live adventure here. We should have live streamed this.
This is the adventure that never ends.
But where do we go? Where did the sign point? Do you know?
Right.
In hindsight, we should have known that the 205 multi-use path picks up after a detour on 82nd Drive. For some unknown reasons, the powers that be didn't complete this Clackamas section of the 205 multi-use path. An online search does reveal where the 205 multi-use path resumes, and you can even find it on the map. Still, you shouldn't need to feel like a detective when trying to navigate a city by bike.
Hey Jay, look at that nice signs that the car has.
Right? That's a huge sign.
It's not for us, it's for the cars.
This was the end of our expedition from Southeast Powell Boulevard in Portland to Gladstone, along the 205 multi-use path. Thank you for being along for the ride. Let's hope that this video helps some people to navigate this important bike route.
Do you want to say a few words about this spot?
You know, I've always wanted to adopt the highway, and then I'll be the highway's fodder practically, and it could say, oh, you've been in naughty, naughty highway, no cars for you.